In literary avocation and political argument alike, the 1916 Easter Rising has been presented as a watershed in Irish history and politics. From W.B. Yeats's Terrible Beauty to the Provisional IRA's first public statement in December 1969, to the sexual adventures of Roddy Doyle's unorthodox Irish rebel, Henry Smart, the rebellion at Easter has been told as a central part of the story of Ireland. It was a truly dramatic event. The eyewitness account of Dublin-born poet James Stephens vividly suggests as much. The sound of artillery, of rifles, machine guns, grenades, did not cease even for a moment. From my window I saw a red flare that crept to the sky and stole over it, and remained there, glaring. The smoke reached from the ground to the clouds, and I could see great red sparks go soaring to enormous heights. While always in the calm air, hour after hour, there was the buzzing and rattling and thudding of guns, and, but for the guns, silence. Another recollection was equally evocative. Over the fine building of the GPO floated a great green flag with the words Irish Republic on it in large white letters. Every window on the ground floor was smashed and barricaded with furniture, and a big placard announced the headquarters of the Provisional Government of the Irish Republic. At every window were two men with rifles, and on the roof the parapet was lined with men. And it deeply changed many lives, especially with the subsequent British execution of Irish rebel leaders. Then came like a thunderclap the 1916 Rising, recalled medical student turned IRA leader Ernie O'Malley in 1923. Previous to this I had heard a little of the Irish volunteers, but at home we always laughed at them as toy soldiers. Before Easter week was finished, I had changed. When I heard of the executions, I was furious. One of O'Malley's fellow IRA men from the 1916 to 1923 revolution, Tom Maguire, presented the Rising in equally life-transforming terms. The Easter insurrection came to me like a bolt from the blue. I will never forget my exhilaration. It was a turning point in my life. To think that Irishmen were fighting England on the streets of Dublin. I thanked God for seeing such a day. Yet another legendary IRA figure, Tom Barry, reflected of his own response that, through the blood sacrifices of the men of 1916, had one Irish youth of 18 been awakened to Irish nationality. Let it also be recorded that those sacrifices were equally necessary to awaken the minds of 90% of the Irish people.